Guys, the moment we've all been waiting for, Justice League is here. The most anticipated film of 2017, I must say. Um, Let me just start by saying, before we get into this review, I'm a diehard Marvel fan, okay? Don't get me wrong, I like DC a lot. But at the end of the day, you gotta pick sides. So, going into this movie, my expectations was very low. Like, so low. I don't even think I had expectations to the movie. I just had a clear mind going into this. But just to let y'all know, I'm going off notes here. That's why I repositioned my camera, because this is going to be an intense review. Okay, so I need to make sure my posture is right. So yeah, so going into the review, this was the best movie that DC has ever put out. It's the best that DC has ever put out. Ever. The best in the extended universe. With the characters, Flash and Wonder Woman made the movie for me. Flash, was a comedic relief in the movie. He was like literally the heart of the team. Wonder Woman, what can I say? She's beautiful in half style. Every scene she was in, nailed it. Her action scenes, nailed it. I was like, oh my gosh, y'all picked the best person to play Wonder Woman. She's so glamorous. Like, whew. Cyborg and Aquaman, they were cool. I like them. Don't get me wrong, they were cool too. The special effects on Cyborg was good. I would say that there were like some parts when you can tell that he was nothing but CGI, even though, his face is real. The part that shows. But other than that, like, this guy was just straight computer. Like, you can just tell. Aquaman was cool. They even made him kinda not funny, but he threw some jokes out there that but we're gonna get into that later on in the review. Batman. I didn't really care for Batman and Batman vs Superman because I think it was because it was Ben Affleck. I didn't like his performance as Batman in BVS. But he improved a lot in this film. This is a whole different Ben Affleck that we got in BVS. He improved a lot as Batman, and Batman killed it. So 2 thumbs up for Ben Affleck as Batman in this movie. Good job. The moment we've all been waiting for. I'm not going to spoil anything though. I'm going to just get straight to the point. When Superman shows up in this movie, they did a very good job setting up for the return of Superman in this movie. They did a really good job. And when he does come back, it was dope. When I say dope, I mean, no, that's not dope. That's crack. I just made myself look stupid. But, yo, he was dope. No, that is dope. I don't know, man. I don't. You do drugs? I don't do drugs. I don't know. That really made me mad just now. Anyway, like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it. That's all I'm gonna say about Superman. That's all I'm gonna say about Superman. It was dope. But piggybacking off Superman, the trailer that we got, the trailers that we got, did a very good job of keeping not only Superman, but other characters as well hidden in the movie and other scenes. There, usually trailers will like spoil the movie. Justice League didn't spoil anything in their trailers. Like, when you're watching the movie, you're literally like, yo, I didn't know this, that, and the third was going to be in here. And them, or he, or she, you didn't, yo. So, hats off to that. They did a very good job of keeping everything concealed until the movie actually came out. So, good job. The action, the special effects, everything was just A1. I was like, yo, DC, if you're trying to win me over to turn to the dark side, oh my gosh. Can't believe I just said that. Oh my boy back home, Kenny. Shout out to Kenny. He's gonna watch this too. Oh man. Yo. Oh gosh. This film was dope. It was fun. You know, it was. Alright, moving on. Now, in my notes, I have the good, I have the bad, but then I have this little gray area in here. Because it can go either which way depending on how you feel about it. And that's the tone of the movie. Now, as you all know, Zack Snyder was the initial director of the film. And, you know, due to his daughter, you know, committing suicide, he had to step down. So, Joss Whedon, the director of the two Avenger films, stepped in to do some reshoots. Now, watching the movie, you can tell what's Zack Snyder and what's Joss Whedon. Because you legit get kind of two different tones in the movie. You know, you got that darkness, but then it lightens up a bit. And you're just like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, it starts to get lighthearted as far as like more humor is thrown in. You know, you're just like, yo, like, all this is going on in a DC movie. You know, not just the humor, but the tone itself kind of like fluctuates. You know, like I said, I'm a Marvel person, so I'm used to light-hearted action films. So I didn't really have a problem with that. But I know that some people that likes the darkness of the DC movies are going to have a problem with this. And that's why I put that in the gray area, because some people might like it, some people may not. So that's why that's in the gray area. The bad. The bad. We are on the bad now. Okay. First things first. I feel like this film was rushed. I feel like we didn't get more background on the characters that we should have gotten. I think we should have got more of that. And because of the running time of the movie, if we're going to get into that too, you had to cut everything short. You had to just get on with it. So it was rushed. You know, I hate to keep using Marvel as an example, but I have to. That's me on Marvel. Marvel actually took the time to set out individual movies before they brought everybody together. This DC only brought 2 people together before, well, 3. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And then 1 solo film before Justice League, which was Wonder Woman. So you didn't really have enough time to really set up the background of the characters, so when they finally got together, you can just get to the point. I think that was an issue for me. I feel like because I don't know what's DC's true motive, but I feel like they are. This is the Marvel in me talking. I feel like they are trying to compete with Marvel so much that they just had to rush into Justice League. That's the Marvel in me talking now. So don't kill me. That's the Marvel in me talking. So you talk to that. You talk to that. Now to the running time. Okay. Warner Brothers has this like mandated running time that has to be under 2 hours. And this movie clocks in at exactly 1 hour and 59 minutes. Because you can actually tell in some scenes in the movie that more stuff was supposed to happen. Like, you're watching some scenes and you're just like, wait a minute, I feel like there was supposed to be more. Yeah, that's because they cut it out to meet that timing issue. But this isn't the first time it happened. It happened in BVS and it happened in Suicide Squad. So, and that's because, you know, Suicide Squad took a lot of time bringing the villains together, had to get all their background stories, and same with Justice League. You know, we have to get everybody, they have to set everybody up to come together. So that took time. So that's why I feel like, that's why I said this film was just rushed. But what else is on my notes? Okay. I hope this isn't a spoiler. I really hope this isn't a spoiler. No, it shouldn't be a spoiler. But the scenes that Superman is in, some scenes you can tell that his face has like CGI on it, because during like reshoots, Henry Cavill, he was filming Mission Impossible 6. And he has a beard, mustache, so they had to edit all of that out during reshoots. And in my opinion, you can see it clearly that it's CGI, and I was just like, man, that's like unbelievable. Like, but that's not really an issue, but it's just something that really stood out to me where I could have been like, really? But hey. Okay. Steppenwolf. I didn't feel like he was the villain. I felt like he was like the henchman or something. Like, I felt like he was like the underdog, bad person that wanted to be the villain. Because like, there were literally parts of the movie where I literally forgot he was in the movie. Like, he come in the movie, he's like, I'm like, oh, okay. And he does whatever. But then as the movie's going on and he's not in it, like, cause he's not that much of a threat in the movie to me. Like, so I'm like, what is this? Like the whole time, I'm thinking like, yo, like is there somebody bigger that's supposed to be like at the end of the movie? Because you don't feel like the real villain to me, yo. You don't. But hey. Okay, closing. It's not really about the movie. Kind of is, kind of not. I've noticed a few things. I don't know if you guys have noticed. But have you all noticed that actors and actresses that played in like Marvel movies that are like discontinued are now in the DCEU? And then actors and actresses that played in like past DC movies are now in the MCU? Are you guys trying to backfire on each other? I don't know. It could mean nothing. It's just something I noticed. Oh, there is, post-credit scenes. Just throwing that out there. So don't rush to get out the theater. There is post-credit scenes. So, if you like my review, please subscribe, please like, drop a comment, share, whatever you feel. I really hope you subscribe though. That would be awesome. But yeah, I enjoyed this movie. And that's in here. Coming from a Marvel fan, die-hard Marvel fan, like I said, I like DC too. Don't get it twisted. I'm not hating on y'all DC fans. I'm not hating. But at the end of the day, you have to take a side, and my side will always be Marvel. But yeah, this movie gets B+. Yeah, I give this movie a B+. Y'all happy with that? Y'all are? Okay, we good. B Lee out!